Hey guys, yeah, Spencer, you should leave. There should be tables outside
There
this
are
room.
tables to your left. Okay.
Thomas, would you like to join me
Yeah, I'll totally
in
join
this
you.
terrible lighting because we have light behind us?
And then we have Irhad in the background, giving
over here.
excellent commentary.
I have no commentary for today.
Where is Spencer?
What's his name? There he is.
Yeah, there he is.
Boss.
Alright. About to jump into this.
Alright, so what we're saying here is that for some reason we got paired up against a school that for some reason isn't in top one.
Wow.
Not top one school, so
Oh, well, okay, we're pretty deep in this. Did he have a turn 3 Lotheb? Yo, screw this guy.
turn 2, because this is his turn 3.
That's true.
Maybe turn 1, he's already taken some damage. 4
Seems okay.
damage? How did he take 4 damage?
Yeah, how did he take 4 damage? Okay, well, something happened the first couple turns. Enervated out of the
He has a
Shredder.
weapon, so he really hits him.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, this is the aggro druid, so he hit the leper gnome.
Aggro Druid, of course. I don't know what Aggro Druid means. Yeah, so here I would drop the Pilot Shredder.
Really? Because I think I would Blessing of Kings my face.
It would give you enough attack to kill the Lothab. I hadn't thought about that. So why do you think our hero here didn't choose the Blessing of Kings' face?
It's hard. Sometimes clicking.
Right. It's those secret APM techniques that we learned about on Reddit, right?
It's actually a really bad. This is actually a really bad start for Spencer, considering the matchup. He's like the Lothab's gonna hit face. Considering it's assuming that he drops like another Shredder, Spencer's pretty behind.
Okay. So what is Spencer looking to draw here to hopefully come back on turn 5? Because it doesn't look like his turn 5 plays now are very promising. What would be a good turn 5 play?
Whoa, Flame Juggler. Oh, went face. Goddamn. Well, basically he dies the combo now. That's lovely.
Right, but we are assuming that he's used his 2 innervate, so he has some turns to just prevent combo with secrets of various sorts. But what should be the correct play here? Should we, I don't know, Blessing of Kings their 4/3 to keep it alive, or should we drop Avenge?
Like, Blessing of Kings is really slow though, is the problem. I think I would end up mustering and then playing both my secrets.
No guy?
What do you mean?
No dude, hero power?
I mean, you don't have the mana for it regardless, right?
No, if you muster battle hero power?
Oh yeah, I would play the secrets for sure, because you want to get the Confederate Spirit out if you have all your dudes.
Okay. Because I was wondering whether we should save the secrets after our
Like
mysterious...
the problem with Blessing of Kings, the Shredder as well, is just that you're just giving him good trades, and then he kind of plays a 5-drop, and you fight it with a 2-drop potentially.
Which I don't think is terribly bad if our if SnowWolv over here doesn't have a 5-drop. Like if he drops like say Shredder, I don't think it's terribly bad because on turn 6 we drop Mysterious Challenge.
Oh, he has nothing apparently.
Yeah, I think his choice of
Oh, he's trying to play around the Noble Sacrifice, right?
Noble Sack.
Yeah. By attacking. Yeah.
Interesting.
Alright, so it's the Doctor 6 here. And I think you just hit face. I'm pretty sure you just hit face. You need to try and race him at this point. You have your Noble Sacrifice to potentially mitigate some damage. You have your Revenge up. Hope he doesn't have BGH, which I don't believe the aggressive druid lists run.
Run, yeah.
Yeah.
So you think this 8 damage to face is correct then?
Yes.
And it appears that our Paladin hero thinks it is as well. What do you think the prospects are right now of
I don't think
our
it's looking
hero?
good for us.
Right, because Swipe kills us here. Correct?
There are a lot of things that kill us.
It looks like our opponent has Swipe and we lose game 1. That's alright. We'll just rely on Earhot over here to play a brilliant match and win.
Yeah, that should be a solution. I mean, intervening out Lothar to deal a shit ton of damage is very good. Yeah.
Interesting choice of 2-3. I haven't seen seen that before in an aggro druid deck.
Yeah. I'm actually very unsure. Like, I don't know why that card is in that deck list, actually. It doesn't seem to... It counters Secret Paladin, it counters Hunter.
They counter Secret Paladin? How so?
Pings off one hands. Potentially.
Potentially, right?
Yeah.
Who's next on our...
Well, I mean, when he...
Who's
so
next?
what was the first couple turns?
The first couple turns?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
We came in when he had a low step on the board.
Who's
Oh,
next?
so he like...
Irhads.
So we went to turn 2, Downward Inspiring. Turn 3, Innervate, Loatheb. Yeah.
That low step ended up doing a lot of damage over the course of the game, which is the unfortunate part.
It's okay. Spencer...
Shit, I wasn't
narrowly.
sure. I thought that I shouldn't have kill. I thought that I should go for face damage because I was
No, we agree.
to force Nature Savage anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we also think we should have went for face damage.
Yeah, shit. I wasn't thinking about swipe though.
You can't, like, you're so far behind at that point, you
Yeah.
can't.
Like I had to just
necessarily-
try and win on
Right.
the Student Challenger.
Who's on deck after your
Jeremy.
Rexa versus Rexa.
Oh, the Hunter Mirror.
Let's go.
Well, who draws better here?
Well, the turn 1 Leper Gnome is great, especially since we're going first. Wouldn't you
Yeah, you
agree?
definitely want to go first in this matchup, I think.
I think you're tossing away both the Explosive Trap and the Arcane Golem. What do you think?
Yeah, you don't want to give him the extra mana for the angle.
If you're a Face Hunter,
Oh, sick.
assuming that our opponent's a Face Hunter, what are you looking for to mulligan for on turn when you're going second?
Explosive Trap can be really big in this matchup. If your opponent has a board, Unleash the Hounds can be big in this matchup. You just really want the one drop. And you want Mad Scientist as well.
Great, so he's pointing out Knife Juggler. This is a mistake. Wouldn't you agree?
Depends on what his hand is. He might have nothing else to fight for board.
Great. I think it's correct here to play Mad Scientist rather than Quick Shot. What do you think?
Absolutely. You just want to pull the secret.
Right, you want to pull the secret. The Quick Shot you can save for face damage. And the 2-1 is a really nice trade up, especially since your opponent has used the coin.
No.
No.
I think going for the face might be a
Greedy.
mistake. It's greedy, of course.
It just depends on where the ping hits.
Yeah, I think the opposing hunter is probably only going to drop one drop this turn. Or a secret.
Doesn't have it. Interesting. Why did he point out the Knife Juggler? Okay, so that's probably Explosive Trap.
Or snake.
That would explain it. Or
Oh,
freezing.
freezing. Interesting choice. What do you think the correct play here is? You can either weapon up, or you can hero power plus the leper gnome.
Or you just play a Leper Gnome. I don't know, it's interesting.
Sorry, I meant the first leper.
I think that Matt's not just second trades. I think he wanted to develop the bow.
Interesting. So you decided to...
Play the more expensive Leper Gnome.
Right. I think that's incorrect because you can get extra hero power turns in there.
I think the bow would have been really good there. You have the secret up and you want to be able to... Because your next turn is kind of awkward now. Like, I guess you could potentially like Abusive Bow, but you really want to develop the bow while you have your secret up.
Right. What secret did Earhad pull?
I think he is playing Explosive Traps, yeah.
Explosives. Okay. So here I think Evil Horde and Bow followed up by the Leper Gnome is okay. It's not great, but at least we're developing Bow this turn in order to benefit off the trigger in case it
Right.
triggers.
Right.
And I think to fill out the mana curve, it's better to play the Leper Gnome instead of
Yeah, you can
Abusive.
save your Abusive for your Chargers later on.
Right. It's to get the extra guaranteed face damage.
Well, it's looking to be a relatively decent start for Earhad.
Put this apple on your head.
Ooh, Druglet
Ooh.
could be big here for him.
This is really unfortunate. Thankfully, Unleash the Hounds is potentially okay. As a response.
It's actually interesting as to whether you unleash. Oh,
Wow.
okay.
This is
Do you unleash her?
I think you absolutely
Yeah.
unleash.
Okay, unleash is good. You can kill off the juggler. You can not trade for the 1/1 just goes face. You're ahead.
Yeah, and you have the hero power.
And you
Getting
hero
hero
power.
powers in is excellent. So I think you're just trading here, and
Okay. It
not
looks like
doing
Muirhead wants to go
this.
face.
Okay.
It's fine. If he believes he's winning the race, this is potentially the correct move. As long as he kills off the juggler, right?
I guess. I'm worried about a counter on
Yeah, I think he is thinking. I think hitting with bow is fine. Puts him to 11, and it's
Yeah, that's
these are going.
At least you have explosive trap up, so no harm, no foul there.
Right. Like I think it's fine to use the move. Just he decided not to attack into it. Like the bow would have been useless. So this is just a charge abusive hero power, and then you kill him next turn basically. Actually, do you have lethal here?
You don't, but you would charge abusive and
Hero
power
yeah.
this turn. I think a more interesting question is whether
The cavalry's here.
Not sure.
Maggot.
Yeah. Good to be on the play as a hunter player.
good to go first, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. You always have initiative, and it seems like our opponent is, I don't know, I want to say it's like slightly slower. At least his draws have been slightly slower.
Oh, that's GG. Unless he plays random Earthen Ring Farseer.
Earthen Ring Farseer! In this deck? No, Tommy ain't, so. Well, okay, I think Irhad is trying to calculate lethal here in the most humiliating way possible. I don't think that's a good idea because we got kind of not
Yeah.
great on the first turnaround, but that's alright. So we're up. Yeah, he's getting called for his congratulatory win.
Seriously though.
The entire world is very, very happy that Muirhead has just brought us to victory.
Alright.
Our team name is
Good job,
really
Muirhead.
resonating.
Way
with
to go,
us.
face.
So, can you tell us a little bit about how you
What was your
thought through that?
philosophy behind that game?
Basically, I just wanted to hit face.
Yeah, we thought it was interesting that you chose not to trade your Leper Gnome into the Knife Juggler turn 1.
Yeah.
Or turn 2.
Yeah. I was hoping Freezing Trap would cover me. Not Freezing Trap. I'm sorry.
The explosive?
The explosive. Yeah.
You didn't have an explosive because
I
you
did.
dropped.
I had a.
Oh, so on
I heard I had a secret.
So turn 2, you dropped the Mad Scientist, and you had a Leper Gnome Mad Scientist against a Knife Juggler.
Why didn't I trade the Mad Scientist against the Knife Juggler?
Or why didn't you trade the Leper Gnome against the Mad Scientist? You went for face.
Yeah. I think I was pretty sure I was against Face Hunter as well.
What?
So I kind of want to get that early game advantage, and I was hoping to deal with it later.
Sure. And it was really fortunate that he didn't drop a
Leash early or.
yeah, or drop a minion that turn to snipe your Knife Juggler. This is Jeremy.
This is Jeremy. He's currently in. He's currently in a game. Well, just on a game.
Yeah, he should quit. Who's up after Jeremy?
I'm up after Jeremy.
Okay. Okay, so we have Muirhead on our team. He's joined the team after the phenomenal success that we did season 1. He was so compelled by our victories in season 1 of CSL that he said, maybe it's worthwhile for me to learn from the experts
Clearly.
on Harvard Hearthstone. And so we have Jeremy playing for us this year. He manages to do okay on ladder. Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, he's not bad.
Yeah, average.
He's pretty average.
Average.
Yeah.
But we think here that as Harvard Hearthstone, we could really improve Jeremy's skill with consistent training and practice. maybe eventually he could be as good, if not better, than your average ladder player, right?
Clearly.
Our goal is to get him past rank 25
Rank 25.
this semester.
it's just one of those things, right? Like
just getting past the wood league.
right, exactly.
Trump himself had some trouble in the 25th, right?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
Trump himself has had trouble in 25th ranking, so it's no shame. It's no shame that he's still in rank 25. But you know, basic decks, you know, are just like it's hard to level up with basic
They're
decks.
so far from the meta. How do you prepare for them?
Exactly. How do you prepare for them?
I think
Unexpected.
it also shows really that this is a team of people, right?
Right.
That we're going for an entirely free to play deck.
Exactly. Exactly. So that's why we play Hunter. It's
Cheapest free to play
cheapest
deck.
free-to-play
After Patron
deck.
got nerfed.
Let's have a minute of silence for a dear friend. What was the
Warsaw.
Warsaw Commander for our dear friend Warsaw Commander.
So, what are your thoughts on the best free to play then? I think Freeze Mage is definitely out there.
You know, like
Not Control Warrior?
when you consider
Oh, yeah, Control
when
Warrior.
you consider the replacements for Alex Straza and you know like all of the like the epic ice blocks that you need, like I really think that it's a solid deck. So what you're substituting in is a bunch of mechs to go into that spot.
Oh yeah, you drop the Alex Straza and you throw in 2 piloted shredders.
Two piloted shredders.
And then you drop both the ice blocks
Ice blocks. Yeah, why would you need ice blocks? No.
in order to put in mech warpers.
Mech warpers, and then sometimes Pyroblasts is just too expensive, so you're going with Mech Yetis. It's just, and then eventually at the end of the day, once you make enough
And then
substitutions,
Doomsayers.
the Doomsayers are also really expensive.
Right,
Man,
yeah.
I only have one.
Right.
So what I did is I replaced both of them, and I said, wow, like the Frost Chugger, Snow Chuggers.
Oh, guys,
Yeah.
guys, watch me go face again.
Yeah, I'm interested to hear on why you went face
Yeah.
and didn't trade.
Yeah.
But you know,
It's
What?
because it's to me it's so important in the early game
to go face.
to go face against a hunter,
Right.
right?
So you're considering it here, and then you switch to face.
Yeah.
But no, I think your strategy of going face early, mid, and late game is incredibly effective.
It worked.
Wow, I'm actually surprised
He didn't drop the other Nitro.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't drop the other Nitro.
I think this is a misplay on his part.
I think he was planning for the explosive trap.
Right, the late BM
Right.
was very effective.
I was trying to have a good manners, but if you wait too long, then it's late PM.
Yeah, late BM.
Like, all the freezing trap does is it bounces the left real map. Alright, let's get into Jeremy's game.
Alright, so we're entering Jeremy's game, rank 25. No one make any judgmental statements.
Rank
about him.
25 legend.
Oh yeah.
Unbelievable. So we're clearly playing Patron Warrior against Warlock. What do you think
Warlock
he is?
sometime.
A demon? What's the most popular?
I think this
Warlock?
is Patron. This is new Patron.
By new Patron, you mean the Warlock is playing Patron, like Grim Patron.
Patron.
Wait, what the hell?
Sorry, the Warlock is not playing Patron. Correct? The Warlock is not playing Patron.
Correct.
Okay,
Warlock
good.
is not playing
Good.
Patron.
So what we're learning here is that rank 25 is an okay analogy to make.
Unfortunately, I think this
Yeah.
matchup is very unfair. Simply because you just don't have the win condition that you did. I guess you kind of add like your Doctor Booms and you add the late game Control Warrior. But a large part of what you do is still spawning patrons, and the Warlock can just kind of AoE that away.
Yeah, I really think that Handlock here is a really tough matchup for a warrior that's not Fatigue Warrior. Simply because your removal option of giants you need to like have very specific draw into if you haven't flooded the rest of your deck. Because Control Warrior has all of the like shield slams and all of the ways to deal with it. But
Well, he's setting up for a good patron next turn.
And so what we're hoping here then is that
You just don't draw AoE. You draw
right
from the
that
wall.
the Warlock doesn't draw AoE.
Also, that you don't drop a giant or something.
I think dropping a giant's okay. Like, we just put our face into things, and eventually, if we put enough faces into things,
I guess like the second Twilight Drake would be kind of bad. A Void Caller would be okay, but kind of bad still.
I think a Void Caller would be bad. I think any minion that's playable here is actually quite bad, unless it's floating watcher, not floating watcher, ancient watcher.
The Void Caller.
So it's this demon handlock sort of Mal'Ganis type move. That's fine. I think we're just crying here.
I think you just battle rage. Like, you can't patron on this. You'll just end up with 3-2 patron. He doesn't even need to use any AoE declare necessarily.
Sorry, I think you patron. You hit the 3-4 and then you hit your 1-3 or your 1-2 into the 4-1.
See, I think that you're
And then you're hoping he doesn't have any demons in his
you're
hand.
hoping he doesn't have any demons. Also, you have one of the problems with this is that simply you have 2
Yo,
patrons.
floating patron.
You only have 2 patrons. Like, that's such an easy clear for the patron.
The non-patron. The Warlock.
Yeah. That's
Draxus. You know, I've always considered Draxus to be the least threatening demon, but he does have 15 health.
I mean, you can drop his Sylvanas into it and potentially steal the Draxus.
Our opponents must be going, well, you do know that Warsong Commander was nerfed, right?
Yeah, seriously.
And Jeremy,
Jeremy's like, no, we got this.
at top of the legend, didn't even bother to change his deck from yesterday. So,
No, I think the deck is fine. It still has strong matchups. It's just not as good as it used to before. Like if you end up facing a paladin, you're still gonna have a very good matchup against it.
yeah, but
It's just that
It's not
I
due to
feel
the
like this
patron, I don't
matchup is
think.
probably abysmal.
I don't think it's due to the patron that you're having the better matchup.
It is. You
I
can
think
still
it's
propagate
just
patron.
the,
It's due to the fact that
you have all
they
the
don't.
whirlwinds.
You know, they don't have like some classes just don't have ways to clear patrons.
Sure, Paladin has a rough time clearing patrons.
And same thing with Druid, like,
He went face.
and you did nothing, which is
Yo, piloted Shredder, shielding up, battle rage's face, win. No, not good strategy.
unsure. I think you whirlwind and you battle rage here, and hopefully you like draw into like an exit.
I didn't even see that we had those possibilities. Interesting.
There we go. The question is,
You're so good at
well, the question is,
predicting the
do you even want to
combos.
execute that necessarily? Because now he has a free kill on your Sylvanas.
Yeah, I think executing it is bad. I think it's bad.
So what do you anticipate? You can't. It's not really ideal turn to Molten. You can drop a
Ancient Watcher.
Shadow Plane. Okay.
He's still playing Ancient Watcher and Demon.
Yeah. It's still a card in Demon.
I did not realize that.
That's fine. This works out okay.
And you're dropping out Quiet
Yeah.
or
The Armor Smith.
Armorsmith and the Blue. And now you're just hoping that he,
Oh, we hope he doesn't have Moltens.
or he doesn't run a second fire.
Or a Hellfire even.
Yeah,
Yeah, Hellfire would clear.
it'd be really bad.
Also, his ordering does work.
It's
Because
terrible ordering. I agree.
Unstable Ghoul should come.
No. But imagine if he drops the 2 mana, 2/3 Enrage. That way, you get the Enrage off. That's what he's playing for.
Alright. So we can slam that. Let's slam him. Dread Corsair, not what we're looking for.
Wait, we're still playing Dread Corsairs?
Yeah, it sets up for the solid bolster.
Bolster plays.
Right.
Yeah, Dread Corsair is still a card in this deck, which is interesting to me as well.
I don't remember.
I haven't played it to actually fully understand it.
Like, the newest version of Patron Warrior before it got nerfed didn't run patrons. Or didn't run Dread Corsairs. So it's interesting to me that
I get, yeah.
he's still running.
In this case, it provides a very nice cheap way to draw an extra card for Battle Rage.
cheap as in 4 mana. I think you're slamming here and crying. But...
I mean, you're slamming and clearing the dude, right? The giant dude.
Oh, yeah. Do you get the extra armor by hitting the 2? Or do you not bother?
I don't want to play it.
I think not hitting face is correct, especially when he's at 9 mana. Not that 9 mana is any better than 8 mana in that situation.
I don't think it's relevant. You're only going to be playing 1 Molten whether they cost 5 or 4 anyways, right?
You're tapping, and then you're dropping both.
Yeah, but you're spending 2, and then you're dropping both, but you could drop both before anyways, without just hitting 1.
You could also taunt 1.
You have 1 mana.
12. So it's 2.
Tap 2.
It
2
takes
Moltens
8.
is 6.
Yeah, plus the 2.
Plus 2 mana for taunt, but he's on 9, right?
Right, so it's 8 or 9 mana. Attacking once makes the difference. Right? Versus 8 or 10.
No, so tapping doesn't, like, reduce...
No, attacking for the 1 damage makes the difference between that being a 10 mana thing and an 8.
Sure, we can go over it in the back later. I think he needs to hope that there's no AoE if this is to work.
I thought
How do you
Patient
think
Warrior
they're-
was nerfed.
It is. It's still a powerful deck.
How do you think there being no Jiraxis out for the Warlock changes this?
I don't think it
doesn't.
does. The win condition isn't Jiraxis, it's to clear your
Right, but it gives.
He doesn't have the AoE.
He's looking for it. I think he's tapping here for it.
I already drew into it.
No, I think he's tapping
Dark
here
Bomb.
for it.
Okay. So he runs 2 Dark Bombs. Do you think this is potentially the melee ghost list? With rare? No.
No, it's not. Because
I just haven't seen 2 double Dark Bombs being run before. Alright, he doesn't have the second AoE, which is good.
Yeah. That's not great for us, but
We
we
can
have to
deal
deal
with
with it. Do we win is the question. If we draw Execute, yeah.
He doesn't have Moltens. You may not run Moltens, which would be nice.
He's not. He was tapping for AoE, so. So he must run a second copy, is what I'm assuming.
Right. Dax is good here.
Drop the pile of Trigger.
I don't know. I don't know if he plays Shard. I think this is a imposing enough board potential where you don't necessarily want to. It looks like Jeremy thinks so. I haven't played this deck. Anything I'm saying is just conjecture.
I think you need to try and set up for lethal before.
Yeah, let's put lethal on board. I believe 9.
It does.
Definitely 10.
Definitely.
Yeah.
By definitely, I didn't do any of the math.
Oh, it's exactly 18. So.
You know, do you think the nerf to Warsong Commander to what it has become was a good idea? What do you think about Arena Warriors?
I think Warriors just suck.
Right. Do you think changing it to a 3/4 with its current ability, give the charge +1, would have been a better change for Arena Warriors?
It's just because like you get a
3/4
a
instead,
3
right?
mana 3/4, just great in Arena, right?
But is it helpful to Arena Warrior? Would
No.
Yeah.
Like.
So no matter what they change to that
Like it's
card,
like you're giving
Arena-
him an extra chance to draft a spider.
Yeah, I think Spider Games.
Okay.
It's
wow.
better than
He
the
lost his
current
Argus, which is really good for us. GG.
We don't have a activator. Oh, we don't need it. Yeah, we're going face. Go face.
Let's see here.
The Hunter and you, rank 25. What are we gonna say?
I taught him everything he knows.
We taught him everything he knows.
6.
He is 17. He's at 17.
16. Yeah, that's true.
He's at 17.
Wow. All right. Well, good thing that they have second AOE slash didn't have like Moltens.
It's that Harvard math.
Right. Good thing. Good
Nice
thing
job,
that
nice
we
job.
actually understand math and we're not, at, some institution. institution that's purely decon, I think, Harvard. No, we all took math.
I think I'll...
We could have gotten into MIT, right, guys? Like, clearly, yeah, we came here because of the liberal arts education. Not because we all got rejected from MIT.
Sounds like you're projecting a bit here.
Alright, can I borrow someone's computer?
Yeah, sure, take mine.
And the rest of you, feel free to jump into Jack's seat while he runs some deck into some other deck.
Someone log into mine?
Yeah, I will log into yours.
Hold on. Sorry.
I'm gonna save mine. Oh, I can play with that.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do here is give the world my password.
Okay, gotcha.
It'll show a black screen. It'll be fine.
So my password usually is some combination of 4 words that I really like. So for BattleNet, it's usually something to do with marbles and Athens. Nice. That's true. You can try combinations of those words in related terms. Irhad, how are you doing?
I'm good.
Welcome back.
So, does our last match demonstrate that Patron Warrior needs to be further nerfed?
You know, you'd think that'd be an unfavorable matchup, but when the matchup is 100-0, right? Like as
Right.
our one piece of evidence
Right.
suggests.
Yes.
I think it needs to be balanced so that it's at least 50-50, right?
Right. I mean, really, the nerf to Warsong Commander has sort of forced this desperation that breeds creativity
Right.
in the warrior.
Right. It's just like that case where we nerfed, or we didn't nerf, but Blizzard nerfed Rogue, the combo Rogue, all the way back when Gadget's on Auctioneer.
Go to my email real quick.
Oh,
Sorry about
shit.
it. What the fuck? I'm pretty sure I didn't change my password. Sorry. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I understand what Chrome is, but I think that, like, you know, when we nerfed Rogue, we said Leroy should be 5 mana, and then what did the Rogues do? They said, well, we're totally okay with Leroy being 5 mana. We'll kill you some other way.
Right.
Right. And that proceeded to, that led Blizzard to nerf other cards really, really hard.
Right.
So do you think the same thing should be done to Patron Warrior? Like, what would you nerf Grim Patron to?
Oh my god.
Wait,
please,
in
no.
the hypothetical world where Warsong Commander is still viable, or in the world where Warsong Commander is not
No,
viable?
the Warsong Commander isn't even being played now.
Okay.
Remember, we need to nerf Patron Warrior more.
Right.
Right.
So, I think perhaps if the Patron Warrior were instead a Dreadsteed.
A Dreadsteed.
A Dreadsteed. Yes.
So it's a 1/1 that if it...
Except the Patron Warrior's text.
Oh, okay.
Right. So it's like the angry chicken type thing. Yeah.
You know, would it be better if it had... So, I'm worried that might be not a big enough incentive, since we don't really see Angry Chicken being played. What happens if it were Magma Rager stats?
Magma Rager stats.
Like a 5/1
Like a 5/1
with Grim Patron text.
with Grim Patron text. I think it. Yeah, I think you solved the problem. I think that's it.
Fair and balanced?
Fair and balanced.
Fair and balanced.
Fair and balanced. Just chalk this one up. New Fox News of Hearthstone.
New Fox News of Hearthstone.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's a good plan.
I'm excited. Should we be writing to Dustin Browder or who's
Ben
who's in charge-
Brode.
Ben Brode.
Ben Brode.
Ben Brode. I forgot. Dustin Browder is from StarCraft.
Can one of you guys send a quick message to the caster saying
Yeah, if someone is, if you could log out of my account.
Yeah, I have him friended, but it's not.
Yeah, if you could log out of my account real quick
Okay.
and log into yours because
Okay.
you have,
Yeah, I'm friends with Jack.
or no, you're friends with the
Yeah.
observers.
literally what the fuck.
Yeah, what should we tell the caster?
Huh? Just tell them I'll be right there. I'll be writing this out.
Whoops. We need which one? This one?
That one.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Are you good?
Just log in.
you should log in.
What the heck? Why does it come in?
So, a lesson to everyone who's watching, which is no one. We should probably remember our Battle.net passwords. Again, mine is a combination of words related to marbles and
Yes,
Athens.
I did forget to my Battle.net password earlier today, which is the only reason I know it right now.
Oh, that's... It's good that we tried our Battle.net password
You guys don't
earlier.
have the authenticator?
What is that?
Oh,
Does it remember your password? You have quests that you haven't completed.
I do have quests I haven't completed.
Did you message the CSL admins for us?
Yes.
Perfect. And what did they say?
No response.
No
I
response.
just missed.
Okay. No worries. No worries. What quest do you have? Let's take a look at your quests.
Right.
Rogue, Warrior, Shaman, Warlock, Warrior.
Yes.
So since you have quests to complete, I mean, I would keep these two because
Right.
they get really easy to get.
Yeah.
This is the quest.
This is the quest strat.
Right.
Yeah.
Today I would probably throw out the Shaman or Warlock one if you weren't planning
I
on.
absolutely agree with you.
Right. If you weren't planning on playing all of those games.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. If you know, see what you roll. You might roll another
there we go.
thing. Spellmaster.
Spellmaster.
Ooh.
We can do
Okay.
that. We
Yeah.
got that.
In the same conjunction.
In the
So Crimion has figured out his password.
He has.
He's managed to log in.
Tell him that he should become observable.
Oh, there he is.
I think it's just that he hasn't come.
Perfect.
There
Perfect.
he is.
He's
There he
in the
is.
main
Don't challenge
menu.
him. Don't challenge him.
I will not going to challenge him.
Do you think that
There he is.
remembering your password is a good strategy or
I think it really depends on the situation.
I mean, it's more of a meta call, really.
medical?
Yeah.
I agree. If you could hand me my laptop, do you know who's our 5th player today?
Our 5th player. Wait, you're not the 5th player.
I am not our 5th player.
Are you playing today?
I am not. I am not playing
Okay,
today.
we are hopping into the.
Does someone know who our 5th player is?
No.
Shoot.
Oh, Matt Dutch. Is it Matt?
Oh, Matt.
Oh yeah.
Is he ready?
Jaina!
Ah,
Jaina!
It's a double Jada combo.
it's the mirror.
Oh, and
So-
we're playing this weird temple that we've. Oh, this is a
Okay.
brilliant starting hand. We've
This
won.
is. We have won the game. I think.
Oh,
and
that's it.
Dr. Balance.
That's
We've got Dr. Balance at turn 7, and
I've
then.
never seen an instant concede before this time yet.
I agree. So
Now-
we're
Oh.
looking for no Frostbolt in the opponent's hand, right?
Yes.
No Frostbolt
We
would
are,
be the best.
we are hoping for that hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we do. Actually, is this just Tempo Mage?
We don't know.
This probably is just Temple
Or
Mage.
no, Jack's one.
Oh, Jax is definitely Temple
Okay.
Mage. Jack doesn't really think that Frege Mage is totally viable anymore because everyone's trying to run flares, or at least on ladder. I think we should consider running Freeze Mage for future. Don't tell anyone who's not listening.
Right.
But we should consider running Freeze Mage potentially for future matches.
I've been advocating a switch to Control Paladin. Control Paladin.
Okay, yeah, I think Patron might.
Why do you think Jack did not go coin Mirror Image on the last turn?
I think he's really afraid that the goal of Coin Mirror Image is to buff up your worm, and if the opponent has Frostbolt, you just lose those two. You lose those two like attack damage points that you otherwise could have saved for something else.
Okay.
I don't think the timing is necessarily great on that. And the chance that your opponent is going to kill your Mana Worm with their Mana Worm is kind of slim without a Frostbolt because you need 2 spells on 2 mana.
Especially since they were on the play.
Right, exactly. So I think this is a totally fine move here. Yeah, the Frostbolt comes out. Yeah. What do you think Jack's thinking on his turn 3? Like, what should we be looking for?
I think right now what we're hoping for is that you get the something expensive off of the Unstable Portal.
Okay, so Jack, it looks like he went Mad Scientist instead of doing the Unstable Portal. He could have played something that was 4 mana that turn. And our opponent looks like he's maybe not necessarily entirely Tempo. Do Tempo Mages run Shredder? Is
Tempo
Shredder
Mages do run Shredder.
Shredder's just good enough to
Shredder's
be...
just in every deck.
Okay. Yeah, okay. That makes a lot of sense.
What's the best counter for Shredder? Would you just like ignore it?
You probably want to owl and then kill it somehow.
Yeah, but
it is a son like a son's worth.
Is polymorph viable in this deck?
I don't think polymorph is viable. You might run only one copy in case you're afraid of like a difficult matchup. But
consider playing polymorph more though. As a combination, as a way to kill it, also potentially as a finisher.
you know, back when, back before TGT was released, and they had the Tavern Brawl where you played the pre-made TGT decks.
Yeah.
Polymorph Boar was my go-to finisher. It was just my favorite thing. You would
Yeah.
polymorph a boar, and then you would polymorph the same boar again.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
What secret did we drop?
Now, what do you think about the? Is it important to have good RNG in this game?
You know, I think what's most important is the amount of skill you
Is the
bring.
amount of just
I always thought this was more of a skill kind of game.
Right.
Right.
Energy.
Completely skill-based.
Yes.
For instance, it's evidence of Jack's skill that he drew Dr. Boom. And on turn 6 we'll play Dr. Boom with
Right.
the coin.
We'll see.
Right. I don't think there's another option here besides coining out Dr. Boom.
Is Flamewaker Waker enough of a threat to justify trading everything in though?
To justify trading things in, I think it might be if Flamewaker doesn't get a bunch of triggers off and activate your duplicate. Because he might be really afraid and kill your Dr. Boom and you just get multiple Dr. Booms for days off the duplicate. But that's not likely since he's going to ping your Boombot. I think playing Boombots, they're guaranteed 4 damage.
Oh shoot.
Okay, so now we're seeing where Flamewaker hits. 2 hits on our Mad Scientist would not be great. So do you think it's better to deal with the Flamewaker here by doing Suit Spewer and Frostbolt? Or do you think it's best to just coin out Dr. Boom? Or should we save the coin for our Archmage
I think the coin
Antonidas?
at this point, because we've drawn into Archmage, should be saved, but I don't know. I
Dr. Boom is just too
Dr.
good.
Boom is a very balanced card.
Yeah.
Right.
It's probably the most balanced card.
Right. Because I think we were really
You see how balanced.
we were really afraid ourselves of him dropping.
How?
What a hit.
I told you, it's
That-
guaranteed 4
that
damage.
skill, the skill involved.
I'm telling you,
It's like he knew.
it's guaranteed 4 damage regardless of how you manage to.
Guaranteed targeted for it.
Exactly.
Yes.
It's like a Frostbolt only better.
It's like if you had 2 Huffers strapped
Exactly.
to a 7/7.
Exactly. And the Huffers also do 1 damage before they die, too.
Right.
So they do essentially 5 damage split up. And Mirror Entity is really good here. Since, we're Temple Mage too, so we love spells.
Right.
But I think we can just go for the face. I think it's totally fine to go for the face here.
I do think that he should deal with that Flamewaker though.
Oh yeah, we have a Flame Cannon, which I
We
think
do
is
have Flame
totally
Cannon.
reasonable.
Oh, wait,
But now the
hold
question is whether we win. So we Flame Cannon, get 2 damage on the face. Fireball, get 2 damage. Frostbolt, we win. No, we have lethal. We have lethal. We have lethal. We have lethal.
Wait, we do.
We do have lethal.
Oh yeah,
We definitely have
We
lethal.
have lethal.
We definitely
we
multiple
absolutely
lethals.
have lethal.
Just
wait, how do we have multiple
no.
lethals?
well, we kill him once. Yeah, this is correct. This is correct.
Wait, what are you?
Oh, you're right.
We have multiple
Oh.
numbers of lethals.
Oh, I was
Man.
thinking just Soot Spewer into.
No, we just have multiple levels of
right.
lethal. We kill our own face here into 2 damage. We're extra BM.
Right.
But this is the correct play. So we win
GG.
our first game against
do.
some unnamed college somewhere. Are they from Australia?
Good game, Western Ontario style.
Ontario, Western Ontario.
Good game.
Well played. Jack is really good at remember his password.
Yes.
So I think next week
I
we'll
think that was really the critical play in that game.
critical play. Next week join
Maybe
us.
Those boombots. Those boombots, though.
We're so ridiculous, Jack.
Next
Oh my
week,
goodness. You're from oh, sorry. I just want to type a GG message to them.
next week join us for a match against some other unnamed
Your
college.
computer. Just
I
don't know.
I don't know if you remember what name of the college we're facing next week. I don't recall ever hearing about them.
Yeah, we're facing MIT. So.
MIT, have never heard of them.
Yeah, definitely no one has ever gotten.
Who are these people who are friend requesting?
Well, the
Oh,
first-
these are not me. All right.
yeah. So I think you congratulate the guy who just got the Alakir. So Sterling got the allocator.
Hold on, let me log out.
Congrats, bro. This is not me, so I'm not
Yeah,
gonna-
no. Say congrats. Say congrats. Boom. And now you're quit out of the game.
Oh,
It's
wait,
the correct
hold on,
play.
I'm logged in still on that computer. I just logged out of here.
Yeah, alright.
Boop. Boop. Great. Join us next week against
MIT?
MIT.
Yeah. We'll be. I mean, Jeremy used to go to MIT.
So we
we'll
can
be like
steal all of the secrets
Exactly.
from our
Already
ranked 25
expected
player.
win.
Yeah, so join us for our next challenge against, what's the school after MIT? Princeton? Princeton. Never
That'll be
heard of them
hard.
either.
That'll be hard.
We have to have a long discussion with the Woodley player.
The Woodley player. You know, I thought his decision to
As
play...
a result of choosing to play the patron deck.
He won,
I don't think that he was aware of the nerf.
Let's calm down there. He won.
He won. Let's be honest.
Yes.
He won.
No.
But would he
Jeremy
have
is
won
Jeremy is a
if...
wonderful player.
Would he have won if it was, I don't know, like, a better deck than Patron?
Wow.
I mean, he may
Probably.
he
We're
won.
gonna
He
assume
may
that
have risked losing the actual game, but from the very beginning, he was locking in the moral victory.
Moral victories we're aiming here for. Great.
Well, we played Hunter, so.
Yeah, we did get the 100 there.
Hunter is, well, our namesake. Harvard is actually the two H's in Harvard.
Oh, clearly.
Um,
Crimson is the color of your opponent's face
exactly.
after you hit him a couple times.
Exactly. Great. Everyone join us next week. Bye now.
See you guys.